Hey everyone, and welcome back to Storytime. Today I'm going to tell you about Benny the puppy and his friends. Benny was a bouncy little puppy with soft brown fur, floppy ears and a waggy tail that never stopped moving. He lived in a sunny garden behind a yellow house where butterflies danced and birds chirped cheerfully. But what Benny loved more than treats, tennis balls, or even belly rubs was being with his friends. Every morning, Benny would stretch, shake his ears, and say, "Who shall I play with today?" Benny's first stop was Daisy the duck, who lived by the pond. "Quack! Benny!" Daisy called. "Want to play splash tag?" Benny barked happily and jumped into the shallow water with the splash. They played and giggled until Benny's fur was soaked and Daisy's feathers were ruffled. "You're the best splasher," Benny wagged. "And you're the fastest tagger," Daisy giggled. After saying goodbye to Daisy, Benny ran to the meadow where he found Toby the turtle. "Hi, Toby," Ben said. "Want to play hide and seek?" Toby smiled slowly. "Only if I can hide first." Toby tucked into his shell behind a bush while Benny counted with his paws over his eyes. "Ready or not, here I come." It took a while, but Benny finally found Toby and they both laughed. Then Benny trotted into the orchard where Mia the kitten sat in a tree. "Come up here," Maya called. "Let's cloud watch." Benny tried to climb, but his paws slipped. "Oops, I'm better on the ground." So Mia leapt down and they lay in the grass together, spotting shapes in the clouds. An elephant, a cupcake, and one that looked just like Benny. "Being with you is always fun," Mia purred. By midday, Benny's tummy rumbled. He headed to the picnic patch where Bruno the bear cub had laid out snacks. Apple slices, cheese cubes, and tiny biscuits. "Let's eat together," Bruno smiled. The friends sat in a circle, sharing food and stories. Benny told them about the splashy pond, the turtle's hiding spot, and the puppy-shaped cloud. Everyone listened with big smiles and full tummies. After lunch, they all played a big game of Follow the Leader, with Benny leading the way. He hopped like a frog, crawled like a turtle, and spun like a leaf in the wind. His friends copied every move, giggling and wagging and flapping along. "You're the best leader, Benny," Daisy quacked. Benny barked happily. "Only because I have the best friends." As the sun began to dip low, Benny felt his paws getting tired. He curled up under the big apple tree and his friends gathered around him. "I wish every day could be just like this," Benny said, his voice sleepy. "It can be," Mia said, "because we'll always be here, playing and laughing," said Toby. "And snacking too," added Bruno with a grin. Suddenly, Benny sat up. "Let's make something special. Friend Day." Everyone wagged, nodded, or clapped. "What happens on Friend Day?" asked Mia. "We play, we share snacks, we cheer each other on, and, most of all, we make sure everyone feels loved," Benny said proudly. The friends all agreed. From that day on, every week had a special day, Benny's Friend Day. They made little badges with leaves and string, took turns leading games, and always made sure no one felt left out. And even when the sky was rainy or someone had a grumpy morning, they still came together because being a friend meant sticking close, rain or shine. That night, Benny curled into his soft bed, with a sleepy smile. He had splashed, explored, shared, laughed, and cuddled with his best friends. And though his tail had finally stopped wagging, his heart was still full of joy. "Friends make everything better," he whispered before drifting off. And from the garden to the pond to the orchard, Benny the puppy was known by all as the pup who loved being with friends. We hope that you get a chance to play and explore with your friends. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you again next time.